us are kind of linked forever, right? Having made those films, it's that kind of thing that even if some time goes by without having seen each other, when you do see those people again, it could be a year, 2 years later, it's as if no time has passed. So I haven't seen Vigo, for instance, in maybe 4 years, but the next time I were to see him, it would be like no time has passed. We're linked, and so some of us see each other more regularly, like the 4 short characters. We have a thread, a text thread that we communicate every day. And most of it is sharing our crossword time. So we play the New York Times mini crossword, and we share like how our times for completion. So yeah, we text each other every day. But you know, the cast is, we're all linked for the rest of our lives in the best way. At this point, it's like family, you know. Do you want to translate that part out?
Est-ce qu'il est toujours en contact avec ses collègues avec qui il a fait cette randonnée avec le bijou? Oui. Ils sont liés pour la vie, ils sont tous amis, et même s'ils ne se voient pas parfois pendant quelques années, quand ils se voient, c'est comme s'il n'y avait aucun temps qui s'était écoulé depuis la dernière fois. Et pour ceux qui jouaient avec lui, les 4 personnages un peu petits avec les pieds poilus, si vous voyez de qui je parle, ils ont un groupe où ils se parlent tous les jours, et surtout ils se partagent leur temps pour faire les mots croisés, pour voir qui est le plus rapide.
So funny question, anecdote, funny story, anecdote on the set. There's lots. The first thing that comes to mind is, I think, day 1, actually. It's either day 1 or day 2. I think it was day 1. The 4 of us are falling down a hill and land on the road. On like the second or third take, we do that. We fall, and I fall, and they fall on top of me, and I farted. And it was just very funny. You know, it's 4 dudes that find that kind of thing hilarious, and that was very funny. And it was very funny that it was literally like the second or third shot that we shot for the movie. I'll never forget that. But also another funny thing is that they would the other 2, Billy and Dom, would get me about things a lot. Like they had invented a game called Tig. That wasn't a game, but they described this game to me in such detail that I believed it was real for like a couple of years, to where it wasn't revealed until many years later that it was a joke. But they kept, every time I felt like I was understanding the rules of the game, they would add and introduce new rules. I'm very gullible, as it turns out.
Et alors, des anecdotes rigolotes de tournage, il y en a 2. La première, c'était le jour de soit leur premier jour, soit leur deuxième jour, ils ne se rappellent plus, mais les 4 personnages en question, ils tombent le long d'une colline et ils atterrissent sur la route. Et pendant l'une des prises, il est tombé par terre, les autres sont tombés sur lui et il a pété. Et donc, c'était 4 mecs en train de rigoler pour ce genre d'humour, et ils s'en rappellent toujours, ça l'avait beaucoup fait rire. Et sinon, les 2 autres collègues qui étaient dans cette scène, ils ont inventé, ils se moquaient beaucoup de lui, et en fait, comme ils croient facilement ce qu'on lui dit, ils avaient inventé un jeu qui n'existe pas, et lui avaient expliqué toutes les règles très compliquées, et en fait, il y a cru pendant 3 ans, jusqu'à ce qu'il apprenne que c'était une blague. Et à chaque fois qu'il croyait comprendre les règles, il rajoutait une règle un peu plus compliquée pour continuer la blague.
Le cupcake. To New Zealand and being introduced to the beauty of that country was extraordinary. It was also for me the first time that I'd ever been away from home, or that when I first got there, that I knew that I was going to be away from home for the longest I'd ever been away from home. I was 18 at the time. So the significance of that, of landing in that country and kind of thinking, okay, I'm about to begin this really extraordinary journey unlike anything I've been on. And then, yeah, the sets and the kind of creation of that world was beyond anything I'd ever experienced, and the home, I'm trying to speak around it, but the home with the round doors, it was exactly as I'd imagined it to be. It felt, I also remember feeling it felt very cozy and comfortable. There's something about the rounded edges and the sort of tunnel-like halls that felt very cozy, and it felt like home. You kind of wanted to spend time in that space. And it felt real. I think the thing that to impart to all of you for what we were going through was we were working in these environments that came to life for us. We didn't have to do a lot of imagining. Obviously, there wasn't a cave troll. The Balrog wasn't there. But beyond that, we didn't have to imagine a lot because the environment that we were in was so realistic and really transportive and amazing. Thank you.